This is going to be pioneering the project of the Book of Vibrations. Now, when you were in school, they told you cause and effect. One person ran in and they started the war. The other people, innocent victims as they were, um, they rallied their army, and so the war was started. I think cause and effect is in terms of manifestation, but really resonance precedes um, what manifests. As an example, everything has a unique vibration, and the word that I'm going to use for this, each word has a vibration, has a different feel to it, has a different vibe, and different attracting factors, different algorithms, different methods of thought. And my word for tonight is providence. And the ability to be provided for by your creator is something that has been lost in this world of looking for money and looking what I think are viruses that run in your mind. At the end of the day, well, you have to get paid. Well, hey, that's just the way it is. What Providence does is it puts this system of connectedness on top. A lot of people miss that everything that they do, all that is novel, is connected um, in God's eyes, in resonance. There really is no accidents, and there really is no if-thens, cause and effects. What Providence does is really all you have to do is dream, said the righteous brothers. Or did they fly the plane? No, the right brothers flew the plane. The righteous brothers. Um, in that we are all here as creations, and our Creator has the ability to provide for us in this weird matrix world. Um, a lot of times, and I go into the vibration of validating again, but for the redemptive purpose do I validate on this wavelength where I might meet some more people to be a better antenna as an attractive force, is that when you think of God and you think of ineffable, you're still inside a box. But if you take into account this definition of God, the matrix maker of matrix makers, you everything that you can think up, you will sow seed and attract harvest, because as you sow, so shall you reap. The thoughts that are put into you are thoughts that have an attractive force. Now, sometimes these thoughts, I think your feelings are your way of really understanding this. Maybe not happy, sad, but a gut kind of feeling. Um, that you sort of know. You can contrive things when you think you don't know and you're on the edge, but some things you do know, and providence will come from that. I keep a journal of all I have to do is dream, resonating on the hum of the planet Neptune. Um, these are just the dreams that you put out there that will be attracted back to you. There is a scientific nature to God's grace in your life. And the way it connects back around is when you follow your snail trail, providence will come if you have faith, if you have these thoughts in faith and not depreciate them in your own mind. To have faith in God that you will be empowered, you will live abundantly to whatever extent that might mean. And I just discovered that what is not from inspiration, I can label as an all-encompassing word as a virus. And so we run small viruses on the hum of the planet Saturn, our inhibitions that resonate where we're looking for that validation. And these excuses, if it's not one thing, it's another. It's really your emotions. It is really the way you put thoughts together in your mind vibrationally that allows the outcome as it is. So really, when you think that something isn't going to work out, you think you're going to have a bad day to begin with, Providence will come. But in the way I want to explain the vibration of Providence is that everything comes in its season. The timing has to be just right. Even in the Bible, there are times in the Old Testament and the New Testament where they have to wander in the wilderness for a little bit before Providence comes. But eventually, if they are blessed, and their thoughts, 50,000 a day, and their ideas, which are inspired, they eventually will be the path, the snail trail to the reality that you want. And this works through the ability to be strengthened. A lot of what is force and weight and power really comes from our source, our God, our Creator, and the mathematical way everything was assigned to be sown and to reap harvest. Just as a tree growing from a seed, and you water it, and it grows some leaves and it sprouts and it goes up and there's leaves and the leaves change colors and they fall off and they come back and the roots go deeper down. In that way I look, and this is a different idea, living on idea capital rather than financial capital. And this is something not a lot of people, probably nobody thinks of, but I'm practicing with letting Providence, letting God provide for me, and having that faith as a creator in an interconnected system, that instead of looking more for money, I will look for what's novel in life. What is novelty? Because novelty tells the greater story of what's going on. So in this way, I am sort of that voice that would say, if it isn't working, don't do it. Don't bang your head against the wall and bang your head against the wall and bang your head against the wall, because that is in a way the voice from God that is speaking to you, the Holy Spirit, which provides inspiration, and it's telling you something is off here. And once you're able to connect into that aerodynamic power of energy, and you just ride in there, it's going to be a safe place, and God will take care of you. And that is Providence.